Well, hello, Presbyterian Village. It's Mac here, the Wellness Coordinator, ready to take you through advanced balance. So the main difference between our advanced balance and our balance for beginners is that the advanced balance class is going to be done standing, having a chair nearby just in case we need to hold on to it for certain movements, but definitely important to have that nearby while we do everything from the standing position. Again, as we do with every class, we'll start off with a warm-up. Very important to get our muscles primed and ready to go for that warm-up, and then we'll take it into our movements for balance, and then we'll go through those movements again with the eyes closed to make it a little bit more difficult and make sure we're staying focused on the task that we're doing. So we'll start off with that warm-up, going head to toe, getting us ready to get into our balance movement, starting off with a chin to chest. So we're bringing our chin down towards our chest, and then looking all the way up. So coming all the way down and all the way up. The whole time working to keep our breathing steady and consistent. Slow inhales through the nose, slow exhales out the nose. And then we'll turn our head side to side. Very good. From there, we're going to roll those shoulders, kind of shrugging up towards the ears and then rolling down and back. Just warming up the upper back and opening up our chest a little bit, keeping good posture. Very good. And from there, we're going to hit some arm circles. So those arms are out at shoulder level, small circles going forward. We'll do the same thing going backwards, so nice and small to start out. A little bit bigger. And bringing the arms all the way around. Very good. From there, we're going to circle our wrists out and around, so just having them out in front of you, rotating them around, warming them up. And we'll switch direction, going in and around. Very good. Then let's take that into some marching, get the whole body nice and warm, get those legs moving a little bit. Very good. From there, we'll raise those arms up above the head, taking them up nice and high. And bringing them down by your sides. So coming all the way up. And down. And then raising those arms up, leave them up there, hinging over at the waist, coming down, reaching for the toes, and coming back up. Very good. All right, so now you should feel nice and loose and ready to get into our movements. We're really going to focus in on our balance. So having that chair nearby, I'm going to show you from the side for the move here for our calf raises. You can hold on to that chair if you need it as you raise up on the toes and control it back down. If you feel comfortable to take your hands off of the chair, great, but having that chair nearby just in case you need it. Raising up, controlling back down. Good. Very good. From there, we're going to lift up our toes. So holding on to the chair if you need it, toes come up and lower back down. Raising up and back down. Just trying to get those toes off the ground. And make sure you're keeping the balance. See, I lose my balance there a little bit. Trying to lift and lower down. Good. As you shift your weight back slightly to lift them up, your upper body is leaning forward a little bit to balance out. We'll get one more. Very good. Now we're going to flow back and forth, raising up on the toes, up those heels. So back and forth, up on the toes, up on the heels. Very good. From there, we're going to go into some ankle rolls. So holding onto the chair if we need it. Going to bring that right leg straight out. So you want to balance yourself over your left leg. Roll that ankle out and around. If you feel comfortable to take your hands off the chair, great. But focus in on maintaining that balance, keeping that breathing steady and consistent, and rolling that ankle out and around with that right quad engaged. And switch direction, rolling that ankle in and around. And lowering that foot downward. Do the same thing on the other side, so centering yourself over your right leg. Left leg comes out, that quad is engaged, we're rolling the ankle. Keeping that balance, you can always hold on to the chair if you need it. And switch direction, roll the ankle the other way. And lowering that foot down. Very good. Moving on here to some knee raises. So that right knee is going to come up and then control it back down. So we don't need to go fast. Slow and control. Control that knee up and control it back down. Good. Keeping that balance. Hold on to the chair if you need it. Raising and lowering. Last one, raising up and down. Very good. Same thing on the other side. So centering yourself over that right leg. Left knee comes up. Control it down. I like my hands together at prayer position to maintain my balance. You can always bring them out to the side if that's more comfortable. And of course, you can hold on to the chair if you need it, whatever is better for you. Last one here, raising up and back down. Very good. Now we're going to take it into the hip abduction. So holding onto the chair if we need it, centering ourselves over our right leg again. Left leg comes out and control it back in. If you feel comfortable taking your hands off the chair, great. Staying focused on the move here. One more here. Very nice. Going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to rotate my chair over so I'm not kicking into it and can hold on to it if I need it for balance as the leg comes out and back in. Last one here, coming out and down. Very good. So scooting that chair out of the way so we can get into a wide stance here. Toes pointed forward. We want those arms out high and wide. We're going to bring and rotate our core as we bring our right hand towards our left foot. Coming back up. Left hand towards that right foot. And if we can't get all the way down to our foot, that's fine. Trying to take it to the knee or shin. Just rotating into it. Working the core, working that balance, shifting your weight appropriately to maintain your balance. You got this. One more time on each side. Very good. Bringing those arms in, bringing those feet in. Our right arm goes up above the head. Take it over to the left and return to the middle. Good job. Switching up. Same thing on the other side, coming over and back. Very good. From there, now we're going to take it into our diagonal bends. So feet planted firmly on the ground, about shoulder width apart. Those arms are up above the head. We're hinging over at the waist, bending up and over that right knee, and then returning back to the middle. So shifting your weight back as your upper body comes forward, maintaining that balance. Back to center. Good. We'll get one more. Very nice. Same thing up and over the left knee. And last one, coming down. Back up, very good. Bringing those hands down to prayer position. We're going to rotate to the right and return to the middle. Nice job. Rotating the core, returning to center. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Same thing going the other way, that rotation, and return to center. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Great job. So now we're going to go through those moves again one more time. Main difference, we're going to close those eyes. So this is really going to challenge us. So stay focused on what you're doing. Have your hands on or at least near the chair the whole time for these moves for sure. And if you need to open your eyes at any point, please do. Of course, you don't have to keep your eyes closed for this entire duration. But if you can, great. And whenever you need to open them up. So we'll go back to those calf raises, having that chair nearby as we raise up on the toes, control it down, and close the eyes. So staying focused on that movement and what your body's doing as you raise up on the toes and control your body down. Nice job. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Keeping the eyes closed. Now those toes come up off the ground and lower back down. So toes up and lower down. Keeping the hands on the chair. I'm going to keep my hands on here the whole time because this one's a little tougher to maintain your balance than it is on just those calf raises. Keeping that breathing slow and steady through the nose, out the nose. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're going to flow back and forth. Eyes are closed, up on the toes, up on the heels, working back and forth. You got this. Control your body, control the balance. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Open up those eyes. We're going to take it into some ankle rolls. Great job. So balancing on our left leg, our right leg comes straight out. We roll that ankle around, engage that quad. Close those eyes. Have that hand on or near the chair. Immediately when I close my eyes for this, I start to feel a little unstable. So this is a lot more difficult with the eyes closed. So stay in focus on what you're doing and maintaining your balance as you roll that ankle around. And switch direction, going the other way. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. We're going to switch. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So centering yourself over your right leg. Left leg is out. Engaging that quad, rolling around, and eyes are closed. Hand is on or near the chair. Maintaining your balance here. And switch direction, roll the ankle the other way. Last one. Very good. Lowering that foot down. Nice job. Open the eyes up real quick as we take it into our knee raise. So that right knee is going to come up. Controlling back down. Staying focused on what you're doing. Eyes are closed. Becomes immediately tougher when you close the eyes. I'm going to try to bring just my hands together at prayer position, but stay focused on what I'm doing here, controlling my leg up and down and keeping my balance over my plant leg. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Open the eyes up real quick. Going to do the same thing on the other side. Finding your balance over that plant leg. Raise that knee up, lower down. Eyes are closed. Staying focused on what you're doing. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Open up the eyes. Nice work. Now we got that hip abduction. I'm definitely going to keep my hand on the chair for this one. This one's a little tougher, especially balancing on that left leg. Right leg comes out. Coming back in. Eyes are closed. Focus on that leg. We'll get 3 more here. There's 1, 2, and 3. Very good. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to rotate my chair over so I have a little bit more room and I'm not kicking into it. Keeping my hand on that chair, bouncing over my right leg. Eyes are closed. Leg comes out and back in. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Planting both feet down. Open those eyes up. Moving on. I'm going to spread those legs out nice and wide. Toes stay pointed forward. Arms up high and wide. Right hand towards our left foot. Rotating. Reaching for the foot or shin. Eyes are closed. Left hand towards our right shin or foot. Getting to where you can comfortably make it to. You got this. Maintaining that balance as you shift your weight back and forth. Shifting our glutes back as our upper body leans forward. Going side to side. We'll get 1 more on each side here. Coming down and back up. Coming down and back up. Very good. Open the eyes, lower those arms down, bring those feet back in closer together, about shoulder width apart now. Right arm comes up, take it over to the left, eyes are closed, back to the middle. 3 more here. There's 1, 2, and 3. Very good. Lowering that arm down, switching arms, keeping the eyes closed. Take it on over to the other side. Keep that core engaged, staying focused on what you're doing, bending over and returning to the middle. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Open those eyes up. Lower that arm down. Legs still about shoulder width apart. We got those diagonal bends coming up, so we're bending up and over our right knee. We're going to shift our glutes back as our upper body leans forward and then return to the center. So arms are up, eyes are closed, hinging over, coming up and over that right knee and returning to the middle. Bending over, keeping your balance, standing tall. Good job. We got 1 more coming down and back up. Keep the eyes closed. Take it over that left knee and bring yourself back to center. Good. Almost there. You got this. Coming up and over that knee, returning to the middle. Last one here, coming down and back up. Open those eyes up real quick. Lower those hands down to prayer position as we rotate to the right. Eyes are closed. Return to the middle. Staying focused. You got this. We're almost there. This is our final move. Three more. There's 3, 2, and 1. Keep those eyes shut, and we take it over to the left. Rotate and return. Good. Now we got 3 more here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Open those eyes. Bring those arms down. Take a nice deep breath in. And release that breath out. Great job, everyone. Thanks for sticking with those moves. I know it's a lot tougher with the eyes closed. Hopefully we're progressing and getting better each week until we don't need to hold on for certain movements. But great work. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day.